What's up, my people? How are they waiting? They happen waiting this up. So, guys, it's been going crazy since yesterday on social media. Mr. Jollof has been releasing videos upon videos to reply WIZKID. I mean, after he called out WIZKID, he said WIZKID was perching on Davido's feathers because the attention on him is dwindling. And, WIZKID just put out something yesterday, a post yesterday through his Instagram story. And he said, if your man begs to feed you, your family, if he feed you, your family, make sure he washes your pants and, things like that. And Mr. Jollof didn't take that lightly. Mr. Jollof, even though WIZKID didn't mention his name, Mr. Jollof believed that WIZKID is trying to shade him, and they were cool. Like yesterday when I reported this thing, I was like, oh man, I wasn't expecting Mr. Jollof to say this. Man, Mr. Jollof is the last person I am expecting to put out something like that, saying that I'm not a fan of any of these guys, but it's just, when you're with someone, be with the person irrespective. So saying that, that WIZKID's career is dying, and it's more like you're beginning to get angry. And I think WIZKID just felt, I would say, betrayed, and he put that out. Yes, even though WIZKID didn't say that my tweet is to Mr. Jollof. Now, for me, I believe that loyalty is everything in whatever you're doing. Mr. Jollof over time has proved to us that he goes wherever the money goes. So, personally, I'm always careful of someone like Mr. Jollof. I mean, check his records, or so this big background story. He started supporting SOWORE during SOWORE reign and campaign a few years ago. In fact, he contested, during the election as a Delta House of Representative candidate under the platform of Africa Action Congress, SOWORE's party, which he lost by a clear margin in the polls that was held on February 23, 2019. Now, this guy, all of a sudden started blaming SOWORE for his loss. He blamed him for everything. He said SOWORE refused to share money he was getting from the massive donation meant for AAC, that's the party. And this guy quit, Now, he didn't just quit though. He called SOWORE out as usual. Says he refused to give, them money gotten from the donation, that SOWORE is a scam, blah, blah, blah. I mean, you could have just left and without saying anything. That's fine, but Mr. Jollof will always be Mr. Jollof.
And show already one side, they collect money, they talk, say, take it back, take it back, take it back. Now, so you want to be president, bros. Then, big stuff and enter fire. My mother, they smell already.
He came out, publicly to support Buhari's government, eulogizes him with good words. This was a man that have spoken against the Buhari administration before that time. So last year, Mr. Jollof showed support for TINUBU through his page on Instagram. There's always somebody to support. It's like he borrows you the loyalty and yank it off, when you refuse to do the needful. Even met with TINUBU through TINUBU's son Sheyi TINUBU. After he left that place without some bag of money he thought he was going to get, and he switched to PDP and started supporting ATIKU heavily again. Take note, right? He's criticized TINUBU before supporting him. Let me shock you. At the time he started, supporting TINUBU, people dug out old video of him bashing, TINUBU, and guess his reply: "I was blind, now I see." And he later dumped TINUBU for ATIKU. Okay, you can see, during the time you were supporting TINUBU, at that time you can see.
Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Jagaban of Africa, big name, big fish, the national leader of the All Progressive Congress. We see what you break on 200 million for Lagos State, and now you break up for coronavirus. When it would be for election time, bullion van they enter your ass. Now 200 million bullion van enter your ass. See baby Tony Elumelu, baby billionaire, whenever reach maybe $900 million net worth, he bring 5 billion call for Africa. You know the contest for president, so it could be you, Tinubu, who want contest for president 2023. I mean, if you say we never hear your ambition, People don't talk already
if
now.
If you even say Lumelo dey stay Lagos, your boy Femi go dey stay Lagos, how much he bring? No dey shame, they waste big man shit.
That name, big man, you really waste that TINUBU, you waste that.
From today go they need to remove Jagaban from your name.
That name, man, Jack will be on Jack.
Or Jaggy.
Jack.
Say your account come, not say they play. Say your account come before 12, you credit you.
Oh, give your money, not be left to the do.
Sure.
Instant transfer.
Go give cash. Waste for life.
Then later again, you can't leave TINUBU, move to ATIKU. Before now, Mr. Jollof has been an ardent fan of WIZKID, support him and all. Just yesterday, a lot of people were shocked, including myself, to hear him tell WIZKID that he is trying to perch on Davido's wings. That's why he's agreed to go on tour with Davido. This goes to show that Mr. Jollof's friendship or support is never real and never free. We're going to play his videos. He kept releasing videos. He was so pained by what WIZKID put out. WIZKID trying to call him an hungry man anywhere belly face, trying to call him a beggar, so he didn't take that lightly. If you don't give him money, Mr. Jollof, you don't give him money, he changes towards you like almost immediately, like the speed of light. Most of the people Mr. Jollof supported back then, before you switch on them, they never ask him to support them. He usually just claim he does it out of love, because he loves that person and stuff. And the main reason why he keep releasing this video is this. Let us read exactly what WIZKID said. Ladies, if your man out here begging to feed you and your family since una day together, make sure they wash your pants, bra, and plate for house. That's your house help. Good morning, kids. So that's what WIZKID put out. So this guy is trying to prove to WIZKID that, what have you done for me? What have you really done? This and that.
After all the private jet and all those kind of things, WIZKID feel swear for a life say I don't enter private jet when the jet go up. The picture, not be your picture, I take a corner for the jet go mass. WIZKID feel swear say don't carry me for private jets. Sure. Now me dey my own bros. I dey go Nigeria. Now you point out for my shoulder. Now you tell me say I no answer you anything. Now you tell me say I don't try for you. Say I'll give 4 million. Based on say you don't try for me. I'll give you another 4 million for my Made in Lagos show. I'll come give you 2 million for your children, which is 10 million. Send me your account. That be 442. That's the information. 442. You see, as you getting 442, over when I press my 700 minimum as I finish first, really say as the new badge of Kobe really come. Baba, no level, nothing. We still go also our money, get money again. It not shame say for person way be boy where they follow. He build us, he not answer for 1 naira. All this thing when I tell you something like 4 years ago, I thought they live good. 2021 we made the Lagos the cash fire. I call send you message, tell you say, brah, may they add me join your entourage. I go pay for my flight, I go pay for my accommodation. Your shows for London now, only me they go, they pay. Me and my guys they get box where we dey. I see they support you for the culture, but what did they show for the general public? I said now you they take care of me, all these bills, and now they give you the credit. I don't feel entitled. I don't need your money or anything. But now you got a corner, you got to say, when man beg, make him wash pants. The pants I won't buy today, they wash. The pants I want they wash. The pants I want they wash. You go know say this quarrel when you don't find so this quarrel don't find so not be me.
Ayo, Balogu, I'm not gonna address you as WIZKID, If you talk go my family, that means you don't talk go the bad place when I go to address you now. You have never helped me in your life. Probably because we dey talk different things for the general public, XYZ, you don't understand, we dey show you love and all the rest. All the London shows when I don't go for your show, I pay for tickets to enter your show. I paid for my flight ticket, I paid for my accommodation. Still for the culture, you don't understand. The time when we go Dubai,
You know, I think the secret to everything that I say, Baba has no good, all this thing, because I did grow that time, you know. I know my job as a social media influencer, I know my rates, but I see they do it for the culture. The time when I ask you, what do you tell me for club? You tell me, say, I'll give 4 million, I'll give another 4 million, I'll give another 2 million, which is 10 million, send me your account now. You read the message. You don't help me once. I grow. You get grace. Nobody go disrespect your grace. But you don't help me. The once when I ask you, once or twice when I ask you, you decline. The time when you call for reserve, I mean to spend my bread on you, bros. So when you call the talk, say person they beg you, I don't know who you they talk to. If you want to talk to me face to face, WIZKID. You know understand? You still be person where we love, but not try and say you call the talk, call my family. You don't help my family any day. You've never helped me. You never have say JOLLF, for this thing where you do for me, they promote my music self. Take this 50 kobo. You don't do them. Who you don't help, bros? Even if I want me, you call my show, self, I go pay you. For 5 years when I do show, so you don't post my show for your story. But I carry your music for head. You don't say they beg. Now me they help you, WIZKID. They help you. So not go to tell the general public. If I ask you something one or twice, that because you did my front. If I did your front, you go ask me too. You beg people to reach where you did. So that call the pump saying that one. I talk to you as normal OG. I carve the OG there. You want call the talk call my family, you will. That crazy man we don't know to be family. Now I want to talk go where family will never put 50 kobo for. That na nonsense talk now. Now nonsense talk now. Very nonsense talk now. He has never helped me. Even if I go meet her, I say, I mean, you buy my clothes. You never do anything for me. WIZKID have never done anything for me. Even for Louboutin shop, I go the smart. I was in Louboutin shop. I went to buy my shoe myself, and I came out where WIZKID cost okay more, and I had 2 pair. The Dubai that they talk about, I engaged my wife 11 years ago in Dubai, Safari Desert. We go make headline for 2023. WIZKID know where to be marriage. As they talk, as I don't help parish, he don't do anything for me as JOLLF. He don't do anything for me tangible. He don't give me 50 kobo. We were in Dubai, you told me that, JOLLF, you don't try for me, you don't try. Send your account. I'll give 4 million for this, I'll give 4 million for this, I'll give 2 million for this. Today, WIZKID did not read that message. Then you won't come outside, they call the talk, they run me down. You call talk, your mouth call drive off, call my family. Are you a father? Are you a husband? Are you a man? He can't do that. If he disrespects everybody, he don't do that to me. I've helped his career more. What has he done for me? So the words, WIZKID helps me, but in a real sense, I helped him. I know my rate as a social media influencer. And the time and energy I invest in him, the world feels that WIZKID is giving me heaven on earth. You are a poor man's kid. And you came out from the gutters, and today you are doing good. Everybody want to talk now, poor. Now you talk about. Then you be poor man picking. The one you walk on the scene and me you want run down when you never have help. As I come out from where I do, so I go buy pants and bra. I go wash them. I go say I be husband. If you feel pull ring for woman hand, may you know what it be for your leg to stand 2 times. May you know say what I be man. WIZKID is not a man.
WIZKID's guy, I would say his bodyguard, had said, lean on me, no mean say make you choke me. Normally, too much beggy, no good shot. The only entitlement guaranteed should be the fruit of one's own labor. So you can't separate a fool from their foolishness. You gotta separate yourself from the fool. Olamide, in the midst of this whole WIZKID and Mr. JOLLF thing, Olamide posted this, but this is not linked to. I don't think this is linked to that. He said, "There is no power nor strength except by Allah, the lofty, the great. If you got a problem, call God. Or if you get business, holla me." Well, that is it, guys. This video of NEDU, I'm sure most of you know the video I'm talking about. NEDU, sorry. This video of NEDU on that show that where they interviewed, I think they call it Honest Bunch, where they interviewed Kunle Remy. This spilled a lot of things. They talked about a lot of things in the entertainment industry, and NEDU gave like 3 or 4 scenarios on that show where he's walked in on his friends with two girls and even gays, in the industry, and even mentioned hotels, Transcorp Hilton Hotel, Abuja. NEDU'S video, like I said, is really shaking the internet. This guy only shared what he saw, what his eyes saw, because trust me, people in NEDU field knows a lot, and he's not supposed to mention names. That is just it. So it's okay to use that for content. I see people say, oh, like, why is he using, he was going to use it, but the thing is, you are not to mention names. So if you're on OAP, you work, you do all these things, you are not just to mention names. You can share the story for your content, but don't mention names. And Nedu didn't mention names. People, in fact, the case with Dino Malai, it was just Lover that posted that. It wasn't Nedu that says it's Ashmushi and Ada Jesus that I saw there, and my friend that I was talking about is Dino Malai, blah, 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 blah. And I actually watched NEDU'S full video, right? And he never meant everybody in the industry, although he insinuated that ladies in the industry are into this, but corrected himself later. Yeah, I watched the full video and made it clear that some ladies, later. That's what he said. Here we have a East media personality. He said this guy is capping.
I was watching that podcast again with NEDU and the gang, and he said something about that Transcorp and two of your favorite celebrities, saying he walked in on whether the guy they dug the two of them or something like that. That story, that's cap. Like, I'm calling cap because why? It's Transcorp. Two things are involved. If, or even if you were staying or not at the hotel, if you're not staying on that floor, there's no way you can get on that floor. It's Transcorp. Do you understand? And the only way you can walk in on people having a threesome is probably if you had a key to the room. And if you've been to Transcorp, doors are not like, it's not like our hotel where we say we just use one left hand. Nah, it's a meaningful push. So that's the story, bro. I call cab.
And Nedu reacted to that.
Room now I jam them. Not be say I open door. You understand? Not be say I open door, jam them. No, nah.
Somebody is saying that beg, not do damage control.
I'm not doing damage control. I'm not doing damage.
Y'all are confused, man. At this point, I don't even know.
At this point, you guys don't know me, man. When I don't know me, but at this time they do damage control. Get that. Of course, you said get big for that room. I'll scoff, man. My man, I will get for another room. Get that.
They do cancer. No,
Hey! End of discussion.
Of course, my baby, I will get for another. My man, I will get for another room. How about no, nah? So most of it I need to understand. It's not like I just walked into the room. No, I did not. It doesn't happen like that. How person go to wipe? Maybe your colleagues for the industry, they'll tell you, no. You see, the good thing is, nobody say, if I tell you stories where I get, I'm not fit talk up. My baby girl is here. Not waiting them they talk. Like she they hear them. I never talk with her. I know. Now just say okay. Most of the people I know this is most of them are my friends, so I can't tell you anything about them. I cannot. Never in my life. If they gone, you know how many people call me yesterday saying they do. Tell me who be the person. I can't tell you. I cannot tell you. It's not possible. Only my people. Now they know who. Like she now.
Yeah, I did know something.
Hey, now she know who the people be. But she can't tell you.
That's about 4 million.
They need that don't. So if you like, you know how many people secret in my hand? Even this way they wait for here. I secret in my hand. But
here we have Essie. Is a former Big Brother Nigeria housemates. Essie says here, just so you know, this is the most disgusting way to approach a lady. Now, somebody has sent her a message, saying, "Hi, Essie, how are you available to travel? Well, I would love to have you around for an upcoming celebration, which includes me chilling with you and a private time as well. I do wish to. So is she sharing this to pass a point like, Nedu, you're not correct, you still have someone like me out there? I don't know. But let us read our reaction. Let's continue with our reaction. It's no news that this is the most lucrative way to get a woman's attention now, vacation, because Snap gets the pop. Yeah, Snapchat gets the pop. But make una they try look face before you make such bold approach. What I can afford doesn't freak me. Give these lines to the people who need it. Stop making a fool of yourselves in my DM. There's also Big Sam, who's a PR manager, also reacted to that. He said, with your unguarded statement, you have just thrown majority of female influencers under the bus. You have led many on the path to start thinking, analyzing, and speculating. I am not about the credibility of your story. Many have posited you are capping. I am more about you pulling down the whole industry, especially women, just to make a point and get the click. You are not even man enough to stand up for the girls. I am not saying they are holy, girls that got dragged into the mess you created. As an elder in the industry, as a leader with platform, you should be standing up for the industry rather than tearing it down. We can't blame blogs for speculating or mentioning names when an old elder like you is already firing from all cylinders because you want a comeback. Well, okay, guys, that is it. Let us move straight to the next one. Here is a Ghanaian interviewer, who's trying to interview Charlie Dior. This Charlie Dior is a cross-dresser. I don't really know the guy. This is facts. Yeah, I think I've seen his videos, but I don't know him. So this guy was asked a question like, does he have a gay partner? Like, that's what the interviewer asked him, though. This happened in Ghana.
Have you ever slept with a guy?
Have I ever slept with a guy?
Yeah.
So you called me to this interview. I've dressed up so nice. I put on my expensive cologne to ask me if I sleep with somebody.
I'm not saying
you're asking me who I sleep with.
No, have you ever? Not right now.
Have I ever slept with a guy before?
Yeah.
How is that? How is that going to benefit your viewers? Oh, they don't want to know who are you sleeping with? You're sleeping with multiple women without that question is tasteless to me when you ask me who I'm sleeping with.
People do have that perception.
Who gives what people are thinking? Like,
so just clap.
Why do you?
I'm not. I am.
You guys watching me. You guys really want to know who I sleep with? I don't think they do.
No, people have Dior and his gay friends question.
Yeah, but did you read that? Does that mean I'm gay or my gay friends?
Your gay friends.
So does that have to do with me? No, I don't care what people.
So whoever thinks you are gay should take.
I don't care.
No, so they should take it.
I don't. It's your own cup of tea.
Well, that is it, guys. Moving on to the next one. Here we have a voice note. Guys, let us listen to this.
Like, I don't understand. I told you I'm going back to school, and the least you could do for me is to send me 70,000 naira. What am I supposed to do with 70k? Your mates are out there giving their base 500, 800k, 900 cash. And you're sending me 70,000. Oh my goodness. Like, are you not even ashamed of yourself? Listen, if you can't send me 500, or okay, let me be considerate, 400. Just consider this relationship over. I can't deal with it.
Honestly, guys, I don't know where you people, meet girls like this. So I honestly don't know. Even in Nigeria here, I don't know. I've never met, girls like that before. Talking about like 70k. 70k is nothing. Something that you didn't work for. I don't even have them as friends. I don't know. Moving on, here is another lady. This Esther Sky. Yeah, my real name is Esther ATIKU. She said married men are the sweetest to date, and I mean she's been saying this, but social media, it's easy. You can post whatever you want to post on social media, but make sure it's your truth so that in the future you can be able to defend it. And if you're able to defend it, no problema. That is no problem. Let's watch this video.
See, the way person husband is sweet. Do you know that somebody's husband is the sweetest man on earth? Person husband, they sweet past single guys. I'm talking about husband. Person husband will get money. person husband dey sweet. E come was be say the guy come fine, come sabi knack, come get big bola, come get money. Trust me, married men are the sweetest. Jesus. Married men na baka mmadụ eshi, ọ na baka mmadụ eshi. Married men na to ha na baka m eshi. Married men are the sweetest. Trust me. Single guys are not sweet because they have divided attention. Married men are the sweetest. Ha na baka m eshi. Oh my God. Married men na baka m eshi. Married men na toko to ha to bomo.
All right, guys, that is where I'm going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Like this video, subscribe until we see next time. Peace.